It is time for Stugotz to share his game notes. No one in the media will tell you what happened better than my boy Stu.
Dan, the pack is back.
Back.
You know what they did yesterday, Dano? They got back to basics. 42 carries, 233 yards, 5.5 yards per carry. You know what that is, Dan? That's getting back to basics. Cam Newton has done the impossible. He's made Ted Ginn Jr. good. Dan, you could feel the air being sucked out of Cincinnati yesterday. Great. An entire show of Dan telling us how right he was about quarterbacks making tackles.
You were right about that.
I know. Mike and I have been laughing about that for about 2 hours now. A.J. McCarron is a Bengal?
Yeah.
Ryan Fitzpatrick, I owe you an apology. IK and Polly, thank you.
Oh, come on.
Dan Quinn has changed the culture in Atlanta for the worse. The Baltimore Ravens have checked out. Dan, you know
Wait
what?
a minute.
What?
Wait a minute. That's not fair. Every game they played this season is close, and they were down to Clausen yesterday.
Yep, but they've checked out,
Okay.
Dan. Yep, they've checked. You can tell. They're not trying anymore. And when you're not trying, you know what that means? It means you've checked out. Dan, you know what Russell Wilson is doing today? He's spending his first day in the top tier room. There's not a better TV experience than Sundays from 3:45 to 4:15 on the Red Zone channel. Bortles, Robinson, Hearns, Yeldon, Thomas. Watch out.
Oh, come on, man.
What?
I mean, what do you mean, watch out?
Watch out. They're going to be good soon.
You're going to mention a bunch of Jags names and watch out. All right.
Yeah, watch out. Watch out. Upside. Don't be surprised if the Chiefs find themselves playing in San Francisco this February. Raiders, back in the mix. Jason Hayward, 13 homers, 60 RBIs, 797 OPS, $175 million. Take the helmets off your kid's head and put a bat in his hands. Manziel, making a case. LaShawn McCoy.
Making a case for what?
Oh, for being a good quarterback. He's making a case. I think he's good.
All right.
Manziel, making a case. LaShawn McCoy, grow up. Now it seems like everyone wants to win the NFC East, except for Matt Castle.
Okay.
Denver Broncos, squandered opportunity. Jack Del Rio, can't do math. The only person happier than Jack Del Rio that the Raiders won was Peyton Manning. Milwaukee Bucks, ruined everyone's Christmas. J.J. Watt, I'm not sure. Did you break your hand? You know what the Chiefs did, Dan? They won ugly. Phillip Rivers' career in one sentence. Good, but not good enough. Jameis Winston, your day will come. Drew Brees can still sling it.
Oh,
Warriors, overrated.
oh, come on.
Jadeveon Clowney,
man.
we're waiting. Khalil Mack, why isn't he in the forest selling phones and chopping wood? You got a guess on that one, Dan? That's right down your alley.
He should be chopping J.J. Watt into bits with an axe.
Blaine Gabbert, once again, not terrible. Blaine Gabbert deserves better. You know what the Seahawks are doing? Getting hot at the right time. I tried my daughter's hoverboard this weekend, Dan. I fell. I almost cracked my head. These things are dangerous. Plus, they explode. My daughter is riding around on a bomb with wheels. They call it a toy. Eagles, galvanized. Those are the weekend observations, Dan.
Wait a minute. How do you go from my daughter is riding on a bomb with wheels and end it with Eagles galvanized? Like, what is that? Like, I mean, how is your dismount Eagles galvanized?
Right.
Right immediately after my daughter's riding around on a bomb with wheels.
Right. Well, because I stole the Eagles take from Mike and Mike this morning.